Hospitality Coordinator here at Highland Campervans, and I'm here to tell you all about the features of the Escape 664 motorhome. Everything I'm about to tell you is all in this booklet here, so please don't worry. It's a lot of information, but you have everything en route. Also how you get hold of us in an emergency or if you have any questions. Inside your driver's pocket you also have road atlas, outdoor magazines. If you do stay at any camping and caravanning sites, we run our privilege scheme, so you get the members rates. You just need to give them this information. There is also a rough guide and a captain's log where people write their journeys of their trips, and you can add to that. Everything is checked on the vehicle prior to your hire, all of your levels under the bonnet and your tyres, etc. If you do need to get under the bonnet during your hire, it is this lever here that's situated in the passenger side of the vehicle. Of a night time, you can keep the light out and keep the warmth in. You have silver screens that clip on to your passenger and driver's door, and also on your front windscreen you have blinds that clip across. You will have a full tank of fuel when you collect the vehicle, and you need to return it full when you return. The fuel fill-up point is just at the passenger side, and you'll need your driver's key for the lock. When you need to hook up at a campsite, it is at this point here, just behind your passenger door. Your hookup cable is in the back of the vehicle. The end of the cable with the lid on is the end that goes into the van, like so. And the other end without a lid goes into your electric supply at the campsite. Always make sure that you unhook yourself before you drive away. Your gas is held in a locker. Again, it's your small key to unlock the locks. You shouldn't need to access your gas during your holiday. You can actually leave it on the whole time, as we use a duo regulator system. But if you do need to access it, this is what it looks like. And we'll explain this in a little more detail when you arrive. On this motorhome you have an outside garage. It is actually the storage underneath your fixed back bed. Again, it's the small key on your keys to unlock the locks and push the two buttons to open. In here we store the hookup cable, your water fill hose, your levelling ramps, umbrella and camping chairs and things like that. It's a really useful storage. Once you've had the argument as to who is going to be emptying the toilet, you will find it here. It's at the back of the vehicle on the driver's side. You'll need the small key again to open the lock. Push the two buttons in and it will open up to your cassette. It's very easy, just lift up the cassette and pull it out. It's very important at that point that your cover inside the vehicle is closed over in your toilet. To empty your cassette, pull the pipe over, unscrew the end, and then empty into the system or whichever campsite you're at. Open up the slot and pull the lever over and give it a good clean around with a hose. Again, emptying it out, making sure you've given it a really good clean. At this point you would add in 2 capfuls of your blue chemical that's stored inside your bathroom, and then you're all clean and ready to go again. One thing to be very aware of with your motorhome is the fact that you have a lot of tanks and pipes underneath the van, so you need to be very careful of the surfaces that you're driving on. You'll see the exhaust and the pipes are extremely low. Everything that goes down your sink, either in the kitchen or bathroom or your shower water, collects in a tank underneath the vehicle, and you'll need to empty your wastewater. This is your tap just here, and it's at the back of the vehicle on the driver's side. You have a sensor inside to tell you how much water you're holding, but it's good practice to empty it every couple of days. When you need to empty it, there is a button on your main controls that you press and it empties from here, which you need to do obviously on a campsite. Be very careful what you put down the sink. Try to capture any food and also not to empty any fish juices down there, or you will smell it for the rest of your holiday. When you need to fill the fresh water in your motorhome, it's this fill point just here. Just look for the tap symbol. It is just behind your driver's door. Okay, you need the small key on your keys to unlock the lock. Push and turn and it comes open. You get your fill hose from the back of the vehicle and pop it into the pipe. Connect it to your water supply and start filling the tank. Once the tank is full, water will start pouring out of here. You can also check your levels on the sensor inside the van as well. Once it is finished, pop it back on and lock it with a small key. Your front travelling seats swivel around whilst you're stationary, and we'll demonstrate that for you when you arrive. As for driving the vehicle, it's just like driving a big car. It's a 6-speed manual gearbox. You can also bring along an iPod or phone, whatever you carry your music on, and attach it through USB and 12 volt. The only difference mostly with the motorhome is that your handbrake is on the right hand side. And that's pretty much it. Your front seating area converts into a double bed of a night time if there's more than 2 guests in the motorhome. We'll demonstrate how this is done when you arrive. You have an 80-litre fridge in the motorhome, which is a really decent size, including freezer compartment. You can actually run your fridge in 3 different ways: via your leisure battery, your gas supply, or if you're hooked up to an electric supply. I'll explain these features in a lot more detail when you collect the motorhome. You have a fully fitted kitchen in the Escape motorhome. You have a microwave that you can use when you're hooked up to electric power. You have a 3-burner gas hob, which is run by your gas supply, as well as a gas grill and cooker. You have obviously sink with running hot and cold water, your fridge, and all of your cooking utensils, pots and pans, cutlery, etc. as well, all included in your hire. In the motorhome you have a shower and toilet, your sink with hot and cold running water, storage underneath that also includes your toilet chemical, which we will explain when you arrive, a shower with hot and cold running water, and your toilet with full flush facility. Now, as I explained on the outside, when you empty your cassette, it's really important that your toilet is in a closed position, which it is just now, and you can open and close the toilet with the lever below, just here. These are the main control panels for the motorhome. I will explain these in a lot more detail when you come to collect the vehicle. This one here is for your lights and your measurements for your freshwater and wastewater. And this one here is for your heating and your hot water. We also have here your buttons to empty your wastewater as well, but I will explain these in a lot more detail when you arrive.